Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Good morning or good evening. Good to see everybody back. How's it going? Paul, good morning. Jerry, what's up? And Yonix is here. D-Pain. Green, what's up? And Farhad, thanks for joining. How's it going, Farhad? Tims, hey, good morning. Curry Fishbowl, welcome. KK Trade, good to see you. Always good to see everybody. What is happening? Anything special happened during the Asia session? I highly doubt, right? Danish Ahmed, hello, and Lab is here. All right. Let's start the show. Well, let's see what's happened here. I mean, at the market close, we picked up some liquidity up here, and so far, that's it. Tamimi, hey, good morning. That's all we have. Most likely ranging is Asia session, almost, but not too much happening. Almost at all-time high again. At 111. Not sure how far this one wants to go. But let's put in the Asia highs, okay? There's a fair value gap right here at the open. I would like to think that this is the Asia high here. This one at 38. And as for Asia low, hard to say. I wouldn't say that there is an official Asia low. Mirovsky, hello. Good morning. My call. Well, it was not nothing really insane, I would say, but interesting moves. Interesting moves. That's for sure. And so this morning, it will be a little bit interesting as well. Boom Banana, hey, good morning. And Kanchua, welcome. I have to start with an apology as well, because I'm just so behind. I'm still haven't finished the Take Profit Trader video, which is needed to be out there in order for the giveaway to start. I need to finish the video right after this stream. Robert Gallas, welcome. Good morning. Good morning. Okay, gold seemingly wants to go higher. So we'll see if that's really the case. I'm kind of looking for NQ to maybe change direction to the upside, maybe try to go for the 38 level. I kind of like the idea. So that's like a healthy 45, 46 points. Why not? You know. Jeff Koski, welcome. And Osama is here. Hey, good to see you. You're long from 988. Okay, not a bad position. Um, 880. I think I do remember something down there, right? Yeah, I wanted to go long. Yes, I remember. Yeah. So it went up there. This was the move here. It took out the zone with that spike. I closed down my stream and it immediately popped higher. This was the zone here yesterday. Boom. Took it out just like that. Just like that. Squirrely McBurley, hello. Locked in profit, took the short in Asia. Nice. Good job. Good job. All right. I'm kind of wondering what kind of moves can we expect in this London session. I mean, if it wants to go lower, which I hope it's not going to go lower, because Mirovsky took a nice long position, but we still need to see what's on the downside here. So we took liquidity. There's one more thing down there on the, sorry about the noise, I'm going to turn this off. There's one more thing about NQ. I know it sounds weird that I'm still into this, but there's a liquidity void right here. Liquidity void down there at 868. That would be interesting. You're short now. Okay. Our live projects. Hey, good morning from Minnesota. Hello. What, if any, indicators do you use, or all price action? Most likely all price action, like smart money concept, but supply and demand as well. But to be honest, I am testing an indicator system constantly right here. This is how it looks like. Don't worry, I was not the one who coded this. So this is gold and this is NQ. I'm still testing it. Okay, a lot of testing. I'm testing this since a year now, but that's the only thing. But I'm not really taking trades on my funded accounts based on that indicator. But sometimes I use it for evaluation accounts or demo accounts because I'm still just testing. Yeah, that was what was crazy. Just when I closed the stream. Well, I wish it would be all time the case. The problem is, we can do some nice price reading, but at the end, it comes down to discipline, right? And I was scared to take that trade. Eventually, I mean, at least the moral victory was there, right? Stop loss above VWAP. Where's the VWAP? The VWAP. Nice. Okay, could be good. It could be touching the lower band here at 970-ish. I'm not really trading with the VWAP. Hey, thank you. Thank you for the kind comment there. Our live project. Well, it's gonna take some time. I'm seeing some good results, but you know, it's gonna take time. $50 risk, nice. Hey, Marco. Good morning. I'm still kind of waiting here. Still just waiting and waiting. I was actually curious about gold as well because not much is happening on NQ right now. So I was like, is gold gonna go higher because there's an Asia high here? So is it gonna take it or not? If you guys would like to know when I take a test trade on the indicator, I would gladly share it with you. I'm using a Bulenox account for testing, evaluation account. So we'll see how it goes, you know. Tony, no. No, Tony. Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that. Man, yeah, yesterday was difficult, Tony. Yesterday was absolutely difficult, so it kind of happens. I took a long trade on gold, but only based on the indicators, so don't worry. It's only indicator based, okay? And only on an evaluation account. A long position on gold, but only on an eval. So don't get overboard with this. This is only for testing purposes. Otherwise, I have nothing here on NQ. So, Piñon Mendes, good morning. It was okay. It was great. Yesterday I took a heavy long for gold. Oh yeah. I remember, Mirovsky. Yeah. Viva Bollinger Bands could be an interesting combo, by the way. That could be an interesting combo. All right, so let's see. Let's see, how's this thing going? 37. Okay, hold on a second. Hold your horses. 37, 36.2. Okay, it will be okay. So I do have a long position on gold only for testing purposes. This is only an evaluation account. Hold on, this is on Bulenox. Nothing special. Okay. This is the only trade I have, but this is based on the indicator. I thought, why not do this together, right? And test it. So, as you see, the signal is here. We had a turn here on the signal. This is gold. I hope. Yeah, this is gold. So there was a turn. The moving average is pointing higher. The 30-minute chart, which I also use, look like bullish. And we have an Asia high as well. This just turned here. So, yeah, I took the trade. And that's it. Charles, well, this is the only one, but this is only on an eval. I'm not taking anything. On the funded accounts. Sorry. So nothing on the funded accounts. Do you recommend I start on props? Oh yes. A couple of 500. Hold on. I lost a couple 500 funded to start. Just getting to futures 1 month ago in crypto. Okay, yeah. So our live projects, if you feel passionate for trading, I would definitely continue with prop firms. Maybe you can choose a cheap evaluation account or a small account size, and you know, just get comfortable with the system, with the market and everything. So yeah, I would definitely say prop firms are right now in these current market conditions are the future. So what we can see is even Forex brokerages, regulated and unregulated Forex brokerages, are starting prop firms in the past couple of months because they see that the clients and the users are pouring into the prop firm space. People nowadays are very cautious and careful to deposit their own cash money for trading. And so, yeah, you definitely need to step into the prop space sooner or later. So it's a good time now. You know, there's there's a good competition between the props, and yeah, I mean, absolutely. And if you're not comfortable yet, then I suggest you go with a very cheap upfront cost account, because chances are high that you're gonna blow that account. So I'm sorry, just the honest truth, but this is what I would do. Heat, hello. Got another payout today on starter account. Let's go. 2 in 7 days? No, hey Jerry, don't worry. It's, I mean, no, don't say that. Not on my level. Actually, I'm also going to take a payout on the starter account. I'm going to take a third payout under 30 days on my funded futures, most likely, because I'm just going to restart everything. Top Step a good start. Top Step is good, absolutely. Top Step is great. I think it's $50 or $49 for the combine. But there are some others as well with Project X. Top Step is using Project X as well. So if you want to get a real cheap one, you can go with Bulenox, but that's intraday trailing. Hold on. That's not, if you're brand new, I would suggest you can start out with your first purchase with MyFundedFutures, because you can get a 50% discount as a brand new user. Your first purchase from a starter account, so that's gonna cost you like $40-something, and it's MyFundedFutures. It's a real good deal for your first purchase. No activation fee. With Top Step, you have to pay $149, I think, for activation once you pass the account. But even if you blow up the account and wait for the next rebill at MyFundedFutures, there's going to be no activation fee. So that's the good thing. You're not wrong for looking shorts, but to be honest, on NQ right now, I see no targets on the short side. I mean, the only thing that's here is that move higher at the from yesterday's London session, and we have that gap, but nothing else. And we have Asia high is right there. We have some gaps here, so nothing else. How fast is funded futures when it comes to payouts? When the good you know, best DJ in town, this is really amazing because I made the profit, it doesn't matter which day. So on the same day when you actually eligible for a payout, the dashboard updates within 1 minute. You don't have to wait for the midnight reset or whatever. It actually updates on the same minute, almost like in 1 minute, and you can request a payout after the last trade that makes you eligible for a payout. So on the same day, basically. So you request a payout. The money was on my account in 24 hours. In 24 hours, and I'm using international bank transfer. So within 24 hours, the money was on my account after clicking the withdraw button. And I did that 5 times in a row so far with Funded Futures Network. So no issue. Happened all times within 24 hours after requesting on the dashboard. So it was quite okay. Do most props allow CME group packages indices along with MGC? Yeah, I mean, the data is within the price. Yeah, so you subscribe to the service, to the prop firm account, and they are providing the data. So it's in the monthly price of the evaluation account. Oh, I get it. Best DJ in town, yeah. Well, just take it slow. It will be fine. You're short 334 on gold. Oh, let me see the gold trade. Oh, look at that. The gold trade we took earlier is going up nicely. This is how the indicator indicated the trade. As you can see, this is why I took the trade here. But the 1-to-1 standard deviation would be up there at 36.1. So I'm kind of waiting for that to happen, basically. And there you go, TP hit. I wish I could do this all day on a funded account, but this was just a test. But a good test, you know. So my plan is actually to trade an account. So it seems like it could be Bulenox now, only with these indicators, and let's see if I can take it to a payout only based on these indicators. It would be a nice challenge, right? You're welcome. $90 away from passing account. Now, hey, don't worry, Harshit, that is still absolutely manageable. Harshit, $350 is manageable anytime. Even $600 is manageable. So don't worry about it. It's fine. How low in the market? Yeah, absolutely. So I've been trading like there was a period when I was not trading seriously. I was thinking that I knew the market, but I didn't. So there's like two periods that I would like to separate it. Once I started from 2018 until the pandemic, and I burned myself to the ground. I lost everything because of cash account. I was burning money on a cash account in Forex. But then I sat back and started to relearn everything in 2021. So that was the real point when I said, okay, I'm just gonna relearn everything from the basics. So I would say 2021 in all seriousness, like 2021. And then first payout came in 2023 from prop firms. It took me 2 years almost to receive. Well, not 2 years to be honest, but like 18 months. 18 months or 20 months. 20 months. Until I received my first ever payout from prop firms. And that was $800. Took a while. Hey, thank you, Farhad. It's gonna be free, D-Pain. It's gonna be. I'm gonna put out everything in the Discord. I'm sorry I was quiet about the Discord. Still, you guys wouldn't believe how busy I was. I was really busy about everything. But I will put it there, and we will open up the Discord. So, for example, oh come on, this is not the way I wanted it. So, for example, yesterday this was yesterday. If I would have followed the system, there would have been a nice long position somewhere around here. There is some rules to apply this indicator, by the way. Or let's just say something else. Okay, this is kind of interesting. So there's another one. There's a nice short right there. If you take every signal, you're doomed. That there's a rule set how you can apply this. Okay, that's not it. That's not it. I know I'm not the one who coded it, so somewhere here. Yeah, there you go. There's another nice trade. So if you know what to look for, it can be good, but I'm still testing it since a year now. Since a year now. Okay, so gold took out Asia high. Nice. And I just have no idea what to do with NQ right now. Oh man, I was just reading some emails. No full porting. No. Ashley, hey. The party shirt trader. What's happening? Got a speed awareness course today. Wow. Wow. Just buy stops on NQ. Yeah, be careful there. Yeah, I'm not gonna short, that's for sure. Most apps has monthly fees to keep account open. No, for example, with day traders, there is no monthly fee, just a one-time payment, and that's a futures platform too. You can find their link in the description. Yeah, so you can go with day traders, or there's another platform with no, they're FUNDINGTICKS futures, also no monthly payments. But like 80 or 90% of these props are monthly payments, but only on the evaluation accounts. Yeah. This is just, again, the market is right now very bad, to say the least. Close break even. Yeah, it's risky right now. I feel like that 868 is still gonna be an interesting level for later, maybe. Yeah, stay with the bias, definitely. If you have a plan or bias, you must follow that. Ollie, good to see you back. What's happening? 12% this week? Ashley, come on, man. That is awesome. Ellen, I'm not using Bookmap. No, I'm not. I'm not. Not that I'm saying it's bad. It's a good thing. Bookmap is great, obviously. Especially if you're looking for like sort of scalping moves. Then I think Bookmap could be very helpful. Yeah, I've been heard that Phidias is good. I'm actually pushing TRADEDAY now, because TRADEDAY is a super solid prop firm. I mean, I'm pushing MyFundedFutures and Take Profit Trader the most, but I'm trying out TRADEDAY. They were super solid over the past few years, no issues at all, and now they're letting you to hold more funded accounts, and so you know, they were only letting you to hold one account at a time, including your evaluation or funded account. And now, thank God that they modified this. There's a great potential, I think, in TRADEDAY. And they are a real prop firm. Like, TRADEDAY is not engaging in the social media drama between prop firms. So, you know, let's just say it out loud. Like, some prop firms out there are engaging in cloud chasing and drama on social media. Like, for example, Bulenox, they have zero social media presence, and they just keep paying out, and they are growing bigger and bigger because of affiliates, but that's a different thing. Take Profit Trader also never engaged into any kind of social media cloud chasing and stuff like that. They're just working professionally in the background and building their prop firm higher and higher. So I kind of like this thing, and they're paying out everybody with no issue. So that's why I thought that now that Quantower supports Project X connection, I'm trying out Take Profit Trader. Come on, TRADEDAY. Oh, so many props. Trading the last minutes of the day. No. I don't like to do that. I tried that. Sorry, but it never turned out good for me. So if you're talking about the power hour, especially on the last 10 minutes, I always lost money in the last 10 to 15 minutes, because obviously I need to go with a bigger size. I start to do stupid things, stupid trades, and it's just, you know. Maybe there's logic that I can use behind it, but I just don't have the data. I mean, the backtesting data or the setup that I need to chase. Or is there any setup? I think in the last 10 minutes, it can be a coin toss. You never know where the algo is going to pop or drop, you know. Osama, NQ is bearish. Yeah, I think power hour, especially the last 10 to 15 minutes, is a pure casino. It's like really just standing at the roulette table and putting your money on black or red. You know, I think that's the last 10 to 15 minutes in power hour, because anything can happen. Anything. It can just sweep both sides in a few minutes. The murder bot, as we call it, the murder bot, in the last 10 minutes. MOC data. Okay. Okay. Not worth it. How high you think this might go? Hard to say. We have a nice Asia high up there, and we have a gap here on the 5 minutes. Sorry, 5 minutes, 15 minutes. Okay, so there's a 15-minute gap, which is not far. It's like 15 points away up there. If it wants to pick up some liquidity, there's a good chance it goes up, but that's only good for scalping purposes. Otherwise, I don't have any interest to jump into a trade here. So, good morning. Hello. Yeah, you traded it a lot, but yeah, I tried it. By the way, honestly, I did try to trade the last 10 to 15 minutes because everybody was hyping it. And you know, I tried it, and I'm not saying it's impossible to do. Obviously, it requires a different approach, I think. So I tried it, but most of the time I lost money in the last 10 to 15 minutes. So I just said, okay, I'm not looking to do this. So, but I know many people out there making some decent profits. So still just waiting. Andre, hello. Good morning. Good morning. All right. What is happening? Do I have a signal here? No, I don't. No signal. I never knew that weird beeping sound. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. I'm gonna turn this off. This is my indicator. That's beeping. That was my indicator. But I turned it off now. Well, yeah, it can go. It can easily go. Easy peasy, mac and cheesy, right? All right. You were confused. All right. No problem. As I said, if you guys are interested, I can post these signals and we can test this indicator together. Uh, it only gives a few signals per day, like maybe 2 or 3 maximum. So there was one nice gold signal, which I took on a Bulenox eval this morning, but otherwise I don't see anything else. I'm still kind of watching NQ. I'd like to see NQ pop higher and target that Asia high. That is something I really like to see. In terms of zones, there is one up there. I forgot to tell you guys that. We have a zone, which is a nice, very nice level right there. I'm going to extend this all the way here. So the top right there is 51.50. 51.50, that's nice. And the opening of this candle is 46.25. Okay, I nailed it. So that's a 5-minute supply zone. Totally forgot to put it out there. Or you can just say order block. Interesting. Anyway, oh, hold on, because I think it's because of the color. Border, background. Ah, I see. Okay, because I never put the border there. All right, now I know. Okay, so here is the order block. 5 minute. 5 minute bearish order block right there. So that's a level. What is this? What's that dot? What is this dot? There's a dot there. Oh, okay, never mind. So that's all. Andy, hello. What about the 0.52 as a zone? I'm not sure. Which one is that? This here? This is not a zone here, if that's what you're referring. But, you know. Andy, a few weeks ago I asked you a question about risk management. And you and Ali advised to trade 2-3 micros and thought it was silly, but I make so much more than. There you go. Hey, Andy, that is super awesome. I'm super happy for you. Curry Fishbowl, for the entry of the zone, I marked the body, so I don't care about the wick when I'm entering the zone, because the majority of the orders are starting from the body. Okay, now the top of the zone, I mark the wick as the top, but if you're targeting the top of the, so for example, if you're in a buy and if you're targeting the top level, the high level of the zone, that's usually a low probability target. So that's not that important. The most important level is the neckline, which is the opening of the candle, the body. The wick doesn't matter. I don't care about the wick at all at the open. I mean, on a bearish order block or supply zone, I care about the body here. And this is just for reference. When we leave the highest point of the zone, then we can say that the zone has been destroyed completely. It's irrelevant after that. It's not, you can delete every sign of it, because then it's got destroyed and it's not important anymore. That's why I point the highest level up there. But usually this is the way. There's many ways to do this, I guess. So just want to thank you both, and because I was a game changer. Oh, that is so awesome. Andy, that is huge. Base hits, exactly. No stress. That's how I'm doing, by the way. Andy, that you just I'm going for base hits, nothing crazy, and you know, step by step. And you build up those accounts. Yeah, it's gonna take a little bit more time, but hey, you're gonna get those payouts with much less stress. There you go. Small risk, less emotions, and even if you lose a couple of trades here and there, it's much easier to handle the losses. Much easier, and you will know that you're gonna have your setup, you know, again. That's why I keep saying, if you have a repeatable system, then you don't have to worry at all, because the next best trade is just gonna come around the corner. So congratulations. Dildzik, what's happening? Hello. Yeah, Curry Fishbowl. So this is the way I usually outline my zones. Exactly. Ollie, you said it. The best part when you enter a trade is not worrying about your stop. And that's only possible with small size, right? Or proper risk management. You can say that as well. That's the best thing in it. Exactly. You can set up the trade, maybe carry on with your day. You can have your targets up and go with small size. And once you have your entry model playing out, you know, if you really want to feel much less stressed, then I would say that your lowest time frame should be the 5 minute, sometimes even the 15 minutes. So 1 minute chart is also good sometimes, but there is a lack of volume, like right now. The 1 minute chart can actually put you into very bad decisions, or even when you see your entry model playing out, you can find yourself in a couple of losing trades easily when the market is slow. So the 5 minute chart actually filters out some of those bad trades. Obviously, after an extensive amount of chart time, you should be identifying those patterns even on the 1 minute time frame, the ones which you should take or the ones which you should avoid. But you know, if you're looking at this market right now, this is a clear sign that it's a no trade zone. And it's such a good thing, by the way, and it's going to take chart time. Once you realize that you're seeing how slow the candles are printing, you see that the levels are not really playing out. Once you recognize the time when you should not be pushing the button, that's actually going to give you that extra edge. You know, we talked about the emotional edge in MyFunded TV as well, but that is going to help you a lot. And I think it's just awesome. 120 bucks risk per trade is, yeah, exactly, is cake. Piece of cake. And you can do that easily with no stress. Even if you like lose 2 or 3 trades in a row, you know, I know it's not a good thing. Sometimes you feel like, oh man, but you can easily survive a losing streak. MACD. MACD is good. Nothing wrong with MACD. It's a lagging. Every indicator is lagging. Every indicator is lagging behind because, you know, every indicator is taking information from the past, and that's the simple answer, right? Every single indicator, including the one that I'm testing here, everything. So every indicator is taking information from the past, which is going to make every indicator lagging behind. Some indicators are going to be slower. Some indicators might be a little bit quote unquote faster, but I would say like not lagging that much. But MACD is like a real classic one, an OG version. I would say you can definitely make money with the MACD, but as I keep repeating every day, at the end it comes down to risk management. So you might have to put your MACD indicator next to a certain price pattern or next to your price targets, you know, or your daily levels or intraday levels that you're looking for as targets on whichever market you're trading on, gold, NASDAQ, S&P, or Forex, whatever is your market you're looking at. You outline. That's why, you know, doing your analysis at the beginning of your session is quite crucial. So you put on your levels, you wait for that pattern to play out. When the MACD points you to in the right direction, maybe you can add some extra confirmation. So it should not be, in my opinion, it should not just be a single MACD cross or something. So when the MACD is crossing this and this level, it can be, but I think there could be, you can put on some extra check marks. So you can build your own system, that's what I'm trying to say, and you can use MACD as an extra confirmation or a layer of a check mark. It's up to you, but yeah, MACD is good. Seraphim says it will go down. Man, it's hard to say. The 1 hour looks terrible. I still like that that 5-minute supply zone up there, and I do like that Asia high up there. That's why I'm kind of thinking that if this would start with a displacement higher, I might give it a go. Otherwise, I have no game plan to the downside. So if it starts to go lower, I'm just not gonna do anything. That's the game plan. And that's why it's crucial to have an analysis before you start to trade. So my game plan is only works when it starts to go higher. If it goes lower, we're just gonna do the same exact thing as yesterday. We're gonna sit here and talk about life, because that's the only thing until the kill zone, like not ending, but until it provides us with some, you know, probability or possibilities, you know. Itwip, hello, good morning. If we can go to the future, there will be always. Oh well, yeah, that's true. That's true. But you know, nothing wrong with indicators. I told you guys I'm testing. I showed you guys this many times in the past couple of months. I'm testing indicators myself. I'm actually. I know there's not going to be a holy grail because it's not exist. It's there's no holy grail. But sometimes, and I think some of you guys would agree that I think sometimes, especially when someone is having a losing streak, like an extensive losing streak sometimes, and it's not because of the market, but because of emotions or a guideline, sometimes it's good to have indicators at those times, or like all times. If there's a certain set of indicators with a certain set, like clean and mechanical rules is what I'm saying, like clean stone written mechanical rules, like if this moving average crosses this and we have this volume indicator you know, going higher than this, so there has to be exact rules, you know, when you're only using indicators. Sometimes it's actually good, but only if you have some sort of information or proof, most likely from backtesting, that it has an edge over the market, right? If it's proven to have an edge, then sometimes it's actually less stressful to use an indicator. I know this from experience because I tested this indicator and other indicators. I was testing it on evaluation accounts, and I made it to funded account, by the way, with this indicator. But the reason I blow up that account is that wasn't because of the indicator. It was because I started to do crazy scalping stuff on my own. But it takes off the load a little bit, right? Because you don't have to question yourself, like, should I enter now? Should I not? Should I do this? Should I not? You know, it will clearly tell you if there is an entry. All you have to do is just wait and execute. But anyway, I'm just talking like this is boring stuff. I know it's boring. I know. But trading is boring. It meant to be boring. Okay? Heat. I'm hoping for Asia sweep of lows. You mean this here? 977. Yeah, we can call it Asia low, I guess. Yeah. Vijla, good morning. What to get? V-shape or long. Yeah, we can, you know, sweep this. So here's my plan. Maybe as Heat said, maybe it would be nice to sweep those lows and then immediate reversal and go higher. Now this is one plan. Now the other plan, which I also like, is that this one is shifting structure higher and this. So this is the two game plan I'm kind of looking for. Yeah, exactly. From Denmark. Hey, Filkos, good morning. Pips Puma, good morning. Welcome. Hey. Let's go, Denmark. That is cool. Up. Quickie phone call. Just give me a moment. I'm here. It was the market makers. They told me that now they're gonna push it. So, buckle your seatbelts. Well, my plan for NQ, I just outlined this. Here's the two plan. Plan A is that we might sweep the lows and then go higher. Oh, you don't see it clearly, right? There is a 5-minute supply zone up there, which I do like very much. So my plan A is if maybe we go down, sweep the lows, and then go higher. That's plan A. Plan B, shift the structure here or both places and then just go higher. I don't see anything on the downside, so I'm not looking for shorts currently. I'm not looking to go short. Mohammed, hi. Oh, I butchered your name. I wanted to say Mohammed, hi, but then I wanted to read your second name there. Mohammed El Hadrayo. Hadrayu. Anyway, Mohammed, welcome from Morocco. Oh my God. You know, I want to go to Morocco so badly. I was once in Casablanca. You know when it was real? It was a long time ago. 20 years ago. Imagine that. 20 years ago, I was in Casablanca. But I want to go to Morocco. I know it's far from you guys. I know Casablanca is quite far, but you know, in terms of the continent, I really want to visit there. Gabri G, hello. Welcome. Good morning. So, not much is happening. Just sideways action. Okay, what do we have? Gold is spiking higher. Interesting. Just at the London Open here. So let's see how it goes. Natasha, hello, good morning. I saw the video you sent to me. That is super nice. Nice profits there. Does MyFundedFutures only give free market data for ES and NQ now? They give you market data for gold. I think you just have to ask support for the data. Like the same goes with Funded Futures Network, for example. That's why I assume the same thing, because if you say you need the data for gold, they're just going to activate it. I think. I had to, for example, I had to contact Funded Futures Network as well to please activate the gold data, so they did. But I think the same goes for MyFundedFutures. Hey, thank you, Gabrigi. How nice. Thank you for joining us. You're always welcome. Well, as you see, we're doing almost the same thing as we did yesterday. If the market is not moving, we're not doing anything. Plan B, there's no plan B. I just, plan one. I should have said plan one or plan two. No plan B. But yeah, maybe plan B is going to play out right now. A 50K account for three trades per day. What will be your stop loss and TP in dollars? I would say that my stop loss, and I'm talking about a funded account, 50K account, 3 trades per day, I wouldn't risk more than $200. That would be the maximum on a funded account. Whoa, the sound. Jan, thank you for subscribing to the channel. Welcome. So I wouldn't be risking more than $200 per trade. So that's going to put me into a $600 total loss if I lose all my 3 trades, right? Obviously, if I lose all my 3 trades, that's a red flag that I should not continue throughout the day. And I should just leave it, because maybe the entries were correct, because even the best trading edge can put you into a losing streak. So you need to look back after like 3 losses and ask yourself, did you apply a proper entry? Did you apply proper risk management? Was your analysis correct? And then you will know that, okay, did you make a mistake or not with one of your entries? Either way, it can happen. So after 3 losses in a row, I would say that's a sign that you should be stopping for the day. You know, you should be definitely walking away for the rest of the day, right? Oh, there you go. You will see the pro account subscriptions, view the market data subscription. There you can active. Oh my gosh, Jan. Whew. I didn't even know that. Huge applause for Jan for helping us out with this technical stuff. Thank you. Jan, I had no idea about this thing. Actually, maybe someone told this a few months ago, a few weeks ago, I don't know. But thank you. I totally forgot this. Thank you, Jan. That's good to know. Yeah, that's actually very helpful information. Whoa. Lil Braun, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the channel. Thanks for joining us. Welcome. Yeah, it's interesting, right? You have to activate it yourself. But anyway, at least you can do it. I know that for Funded Futures Network, I had to ask support to do that for me. There was no click of a button or anything. But, you know. Malo again in the background. No way. Dude, are you kidding me right now? Are you? I need to make sure. You just made $14,400. Dude. Malo, are you kidding me? Man. Congratulations. By the way, Malo, we are also looking to buy a car. Not for me, but it might gonna go for my girlfriend, because where is it? Hold on, where is it? Because she has an old car and we are selling it, and we found a BMW, of course. I talked her into a BMW. We're gonna sell the old car. She has some savings as well, and I'm gonna help her out as well a little bit. It only cost 7,000 euros, not dollars but euros. 6,964. I think the seller is willing to let go about 200 or 300 euros from the price, and we might just gonna buy it for her. And this is the car. Actually, I can show you guys. We're whoa, sorry, that was the news flash. So this is the car that we're looking for. It's a 320i. I know it's an older version. It's a 2011, almost 2012 version. It has 173,000 kilometers. I know it kind of seems much, but the price, they're willing to let go like $200 or $300 from the price, and it actually looks amazing. It's in excellent condition. It's an excellent condition. It's a 320i, but it's a facelift version. And look at the inside. It's just in mint condition, and it's the new version. It has the new iDrive. You know, it has, of course, automatic gear shift. And this is not for me. This is for girlfriend. And and it has a cup holder. Important stuff, but it has a cup holder. Mine doesn't have a cup holder. And so it's in excellent mint condition. This car is in absolutely in great condition. I love the color, by the way. It has a this radar, so she's not gonna bump into other cars. So I think it's a real nice car. It's a real nice one, because her car right now is in very bad condition. But this is real nice. It doesn't have leather seats, but that's not a problem. This is great. Heated seats, obviously. Everything is almost in factory order, so no tuning, no any modifications or stuff like that. This is all factory, so this is in nice condition. We're looking to get it, but we must see the car first, and we need to sell her car in order to have the money for it. But I mean, there's a guy who's gonna buy the car, by the way, so we will have the money. Cup holder is very important, Jan. It's super important, by the way. Bigster, bulletproof. She has right now. I'm gonna show you guys. She's now having a I'm gonna show you an illustration, not the exact car, but an illustration. Okay. she has a black color. That's her car right now. She's now driving a Mercedes W169 A class. But the problem with this car currently that she's driving is that it's getting to rust at the doors and here, because the plastic is fading here and the rust goes here, and the engine is just not in that good shape anymore. It has a Renault engine, so these models were having a Renault engine, and mechanics don't like this this engine. It's a good one. It takes you to places. It's a nice one, but this is the one she's driving, and so we're maybe switching to this one. So this is an older one, but no, not electric. It's just a simple gasoline engine, petrol engine. So 1.5 liter petrol engine, 4 cylinders, or 3, maybe 3 cylinders. 3 or 4 cylinders. I think it's 4. I should know because I checked the oil a couple of times. It's 4 cylinders, 1.5 liter. With Bixter, no issue. Yeah, it looks like. Yeah, my girlfriend is very bad with parking. She just can't park, and there's no parking radar on this Mercedes. So on this one, there's a radar by factory here on the rear. At least there's a radar, but she doesn't like to park. And ever since she drove my car with the automatic gearbox, she practically fell in love with the automatic shift, because this one is a manual stick shift. But she told me, "Oh my God, I need an automatic gearbox if we buy a next car, because that is so much comfortable." So that's what we're gonna go with, I think. Tesla. Yeah, Jan, maybe that's what I should do. Get a Tesla. Yeah, I'm also looking for some sort of a liquidity sweep, but NQ is officially unplugged currently. We never got a 320i in US. Yeah, the problem is, I mean, I think it's only in Europe. I think in US you get the stronger version. In Europe they sold the weaker version, which is the 20i. I think in the US there's the lowest is the 23 or 25. I don't even know. So X1, yeah. Well, actually the same goes here. So when she saw this picture of the car, she told me, "Oh, it's nice. She really likes it. It's beautiful, but is there a way that we can look for something like a city crossover or SUV or something like that?" I said, "Well, with this budget, no." With this budget, we're not gonna look into those stuff. So we end up, yeah, we end every day talking about what can we do. Like, when the market is like this, what can you do besides talking about cars? This is like the absolutely a clear sign of not doing anything. And the London is open technically, so yeah, exactly. So these seats are only in Europe. I think in the US, like, this is not leather seats. It's how did you say it? Cloth seats. Cloth seats? I don't know. But this is not leather. And I think it's most likely in Europe. But anyway. Oh, sorry about the noise again. $325i aqua blue. Wow, wow, that's fancy. That's a fancy one. That could be a nice, like almost like an individual interior. Parminder, hello. Did a couple of quick scalps. Nice. Yeah, selling high and buying low. Yeah, could be. Well, if you go down to the 1 minute, and if you zoom in, look at how market is moving. Wow. It's like moving real crazy this morning. What's the range here? 13 points. How many dollars do you withdraw from funded accounts in a month? Last month I withdrew. Hold on. Last month I withdrew 10,356, and that was in June, and in May I withdrew 12,700. This month I have not withdrew all because Take Profit Trader, I still have it in my wallet. But overall this month I'm doing $4,842. Now there is one glitch. There is a glitch at Take Profit Trader. I hope that they're going to correct it. I cannot withdraw the safety net from my closed funded account. So I decided to close my funded account. Okay, it doesn't matter because okay, alright, you got okay. So I decided to close my funded account, and as you can see, I had $3,027 on it. So I was able to withdraw the $1,027 from Take Profit Trader, and I sent them an email. But the problem is that you can withdraw, like trading can be withdrawn with 50%. So my balance right now, current account balance, is 52,000. So when you close the account, you should be able to withdraw your safety net with $2,000. So you can get 50% of your safety net, which means $1,000. But there's no withdraw button here. And I sent this email to Take Profit Trader. It's not appearing. So I can't withdraw the safety net. So I don't know what the heck is going on, but I hope that they're going to fix this glitch. So I was able to withdraw the $1,027. Awesome. But there is no withdraw button here. There is the withdraw button usually here. It's not appearing. I don't know why. So there is a glitch in the website. Yes, just swipe sell side. Let's check it. Barcoding, exactly. Give us a 5 account limit. I want to move worth it. Jan, all I can tell you is that it's in the plans. My funded future, but I don't know if it's official or not, so I'm just gonna say it secretly. I did receive an email that that's what they're looking for. 5 funded account limit is what they want to raise it to. You haven't even had $1 parm in there. Don't worry, it's gonna happen. I told you, as long as you're not giving up, take it slow, patiently, you're gonna get there. Stay small and you will get it. Stay away from mini. Yeah, exactly. They're always trying to save money, yeah. Look at it, it's going. Yeah, I mean, these are good prop firms. I mean, I'm still trading with Apex. I'm building up new evaluation accounts. New funded accounts per se, but what is happening? Is this really moving now? Let's check it real quick. Okay, I might gonna take a long position. No, one position I might gonna take based on the indicator, and I'm gonna wait for a possible shift. You know, just to wait for the plan. to play out. Okay, I took one long position based on the indicator on an evaluation account. Okay, it doesn't really matter. I just told you guys what I'm looking for. I'm still waiting for my original entry or my original trade setup to form, and then I'm gonna take a long 112. Okay. I'm just waiting for a actually let me just check something on the 3-minute. It made it on this swing. Okay, not bad. Oh, almost. All right, anyway, I took a small long position. Very small. All right, so it's official. Let me show you guys. JY, hello. I love you. Let's go, plan B. Well, you know, we can say plan B, but this was the plan all along. Let's see. Where is this? Where did I put this trade on Funded Futures Network on the funded account? MNQ. Here's the trade. I have two trades on. So one is based on the indicators and one is based on the analysis. Okay. Not the same targets. So this trade is based on the indicator. I took it on my Bulenox eval. This trade is based on the trade analysis to go for that zone. And this is on a funded account. This here. Only with 2 micros, but I'm a little bit scared, to be honest. And I was willing to add one more micro if it goes a little bit down here. And that's why I only took it with 2. I'm looking for like 140 bucks in profit. If it goes back down here and if I see a good movement, maybe a liquidity sweep, I might add one more micro to the trade and that's it. But this one here is purely based on the indicator, which is right here. As you can see, moving averages are crossing. I do have my fractal indicator signaling that it is shifting structure here, so that's why I took the trade on Bulenox, basically. So but let's get back to here. Yeah, typical London. Typical London. It can be a Judas swing, so it can just sweep orders and then boom, go down. I wouldn't be surprised at all. Plus 200 in the funded. Let's go, Jerry. Yeah, it's kind of a tricky one. I know, Jan. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, on the original plan, I go for a risk to reward of 2. Like original on my classic entries. I try to go for 1 to 2 risk to reward ratio. So even if I risk 100 bucks on a funded account, and even if I close it a little bit too early, I usually can walk away with 150 or 200 bucks in profit. which is good for me, because if I make $200 or $300 a day on any of my funded accounts, I just switch to the next one. I will try to scale it up in the future. So the goal is obviously to take bigger risks. I'm still not at that point emotionally, but I'll try to get there, you know. So ES swept to Asia lows. Yeah, fake outs are happening quite often in London sessions. So this can be a fake out and then just sweeps lower. It's hard to say. Well, the target doesn't look like a zone. 55. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This here. And even higher, like the 55. I don't see a zone at 55. The next zone, I would say, if it keeps going higher, there's an Asia high in my analysis here just before Tokyo Open at 38, and there's a beautiful zone here on the 5-minute. This is a real textbook zone right there. Or bearish order block. You can say that bearish order block. I do like it. I might going to hold that trade, but I might have to take partials, and that's why the edge is changing. So right now, the low-hanging fruit for my trade would be the Asia high, if it goes up there. So that's why my TP is at 37, but the risk-to-reward ratio is still okay. It's still fine. It's still good for me. Now, the indicators that I'm testing, the edge is playing out usually with the 1-to-1 risk-to-reward ratio. So it's very simple thing. If I enter here, which I did, and here's my stop, 20 points higher, that's where my TP should be. So I don't use specific point of exits, points for exit. I just use the 1-to-1 standard deviation for my stop. So that's why this trade here is being based. Actually, it's a negative risk to reward right now, but doesn't matter. It's just a test anyway. But I would really love to see at least the Asia high being taken. Weak sell side liquidity. I feel like we are gonna take that out in the morning. Yeah, could be. Oh, sorry, could be happening. Could be happening, and we'll see how it goes. Yeah, maybe the best idea right now is to sit this one out, and that's why, by the way, and that is also a different approach. You need to categorize your entries. Even if you have an A++ setup, if the market conditions are not great like now, you should be, sizing down, definitely. If the market was moving like really with a much better speed or volume, then I would say, okay, maybe I can risk a little bit more, because there's a good chance that it's gonna, hit the target faster. But sweep the 19, 919. You're saying, but we can go down there. Kwang, good morning. Yeah, well, it's still in testing phase, Kwang. Almost a year now. I'm just testing it. Yes, I'm in a long position. True aid. Welcome to the channel, by the way. Bearish 5-minute fair value gap right now, and we will. Yeah, I know. It's a difficult decision. The mid of Asia is also a level of reaction. That's true. That's true, Adil. Yeah. My TP on the original setup, or on the classic setup, is 37. I want to get out before it hits Asia high. That would be my TP for the bigger risk to reward ratio. Now, based on the indicator, I'm just getting out at 20. If it starts to go to 20. If not, then I'm just gonna wait. So final TP would be 37. These are two separate accounts. This is just a cheap evaluation account because I'm testing the indicator, but this is a funded account here, only with 2 micros. Okay. I'm just a little bit scared, but I want to gain confidence, is what I talked about as well many times. I want to gain some confidence with the market, with the trade setup, and with my analysis. So I'm taking the trade, but with the smaller size. Yeah, it's basically moving averages. Exactly. Mohit, hey, good to see you. Doing good. Good to see you on the stream again. Yeah, I'm in the long position. Yeah. Asia highs are 23.20. Oh, you mean this one? Could be. I mean, usually I'm looking for the Tokyo Open, which is at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard, which is here. But since we had a swing high here, I guess I could say that it's not. I mean, I understand that, and no debate here. Obviously, it's a nice Asia high here. I'm just kind of. I mean, at this point, the markets were open, and it created a nice swing high. That's true. So if it gets through this 20 or 21, I'm just saying that this here is a nice little swing point, and right. So I'm not really using the 6 p.m. reset. Okay, so I'm not using, for example, some of you are saying this is Asia high, which I'm not arguing with. You can use this if you want at 66 after the reset, but I'm usually looking for Tokyo Open if there's a swing point there. Now there's a swing point, and I know it's 5 minutes earlier, but anyway, I kind of like that level. For the first 3 days, I made less than 300. On my 4th day, I made, wow, 35%. You just continue to trade, Mick. There's nothing wrong. Just continue to trade until your biggest day is going to be 35%. You know, of your total profits. So, oops. So that means 35%, you said? Yeah, so you might as well have to trade until $4,600 if this is your biggest day. Somewhere around $4,600. That's how much you need to make in order to comply with the rules. No, I'm not gonna sell it. No, I'm not selling it. It's not. I don't think it's even gonna go viral, because this is basically, this indicator has been put together from free stuff. So basically, there's a Heiken Ashi, somewhat modified, and exponential moving averages, and there is a zigzag indicator here as well to help with the trend, and fractals. That's it. Nothing more. Nothing more. The rest is just lipstick. So nothing else. It's just a combination. Helps to identify the trend. You're down 200. Oh, you enter there. Be careful. If it starts to go lower, I will be considering to close it. But I actually, if it goes lower, it's still fine. If the 90s are gonna hold the price, I might gonna add one more micro. So if it goes down into the 90s and price action would indicate that it's gonna hold and starts to go back, I might gonna add one more micro to the trade, and that is it. That is all I'm willing to do. Did you code? No, I didn't. Someone who is really good in coding, he did the job, not me. I just got it to test it. I filled my experts account and filled another prop firm account. JY, come on, man, come on. But hey, you know what? You need to learn from that failure. There's no other way around it, JY. You just need to learn from it. And obviously it was because of overtrading. I can tell you that right now. Please do what I said on MyFunded TV and here as well. If you start a new evaluation account, go with one single micro, okay? And do it for 2 weeks. If you can't hold it for a month, I mean, at least try it for 2 weeks with one single micro and maximum 2 or 3 trades a day. That is it. That's what you need to do. I know it's going to take a lot of time, but forget about the profits, okay? Yeah, true 8. It's definitely slow. And I don't know if we're going to get higher or not. Well, Mick, you can try the news if that's the real goal, but depending on your experience. So are you taking consistent payouts yet, or are you even taking payouts? How is your experience? How is your how far are you in with prop trading? If you're confident with your skills and you took payouts, then yeah, why not go crazy a little bit, right? But if you're still just looking for the first payout, I don't think that, you know, trading your evaluation account at the news is going to help you in the big picture too much. I would just stick with the base hits is what I would do. Beanie Player, what's happening? Malo, come on, man. $241 times 5. Jesus. Oh my God, Malo. Congratulations. He just made like at least $15,000 today. 15K. Wow. Absolutely, JY. I'm like the dad everyone here never got. Everybody, if you would like me to adopt you, there's a form I can put on my YouTube channel on the next stream. You fill it out and we're gonna start the adoption process, okay? And I will be your dad. Venceslas, hey, third on her name. I'm on my second ever attempt prop firm eval. I didn't make my first one. Hey, don't be hard on yourself. Yeah, guys. No, I'm not gonna do that. Don't be hard on yourself. It's only your third evaluation account, and I do wish from with all my heart and everything that you pass this one. But trust me, there's quite a few, you know, new evaluation accounts down the road, but I just hope that this particular eval is gonna get you some payouts. But don't worry, it's a good process. Don't worry. I was making slow and steady. That's the way. And got too impatient. You see, but you know, Wenceslas, this is actually a good thing. I mean, you got impatient, but at least you tried. You know, the problem is many traders don't even try. But you need to forget the profits. You know, I know it's hard. I know, because that's why we're in it. Look at the indicator trade is gonna win. Hopefully, maybe not. So I know we're in it for the money, but try it at least for a week, just for a week. If you trade from Monday to Friday, just try to do it for a week. It's gonna make wonders. You know. Oh my god, what the heck is going on? Anyway, I do have a negative risk to reward ratio here. Anyway, let's just wait. It's going, not yet. Not as much as I'd like it to go. That's the problem. But we'll get there eventually. Just missed it. Don't worry, it's fine. Hey, thank you, Malo. You should rest up now and dude, I don't know how you're doing it, but congratulations again. And thanks for the shout out. You the man. Nice. Good job, man. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, London is nowadays very tricky. It's very tricky indeed. You guys didn't see that. I just messed around with my stop loss a little bit, but don't worry, it's fine. Just saving up a few bucks here and there if it goes to my stop. Anyway. Yeah, it happens a lot. Actually, it happens quite a lot. It does happen quite a lot. Oh man. What happened to NQ? It's got unplugged again. This is what it does. This is how the market is working. A good patience? Well, that's the only way, by the way. Kwang, that's the only way. It's not gonna work without patience. I just kind of learned this. Like, it's just not gonna go without patience. Yeah, pre-market open could be popping it. That's what I'm hoping for. That we can see a nice pop. Poppy pop, 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 pop. Come on. At least on the evaluation account, I like to see the 20. But so far, I do have good results with this indicator. So I would be lying if I would say that this indicator is not working, because it's working. It has its rule sets and the way to use it. And I'm testing it since, as I said, almost a year now. So oh, did we hit it? Oh, not yet. I'm not gonna take partials on this trade. Maybe I'm just gonna put it to break even once it goes above the 20s. It's a funded futures network funded account where then the good thing is that it's not measuring the open position for your trading stop, so only closed positions count, which is a good thing, obviously. Hey John, it was my pleasure. I've been living that situations for the past 2 years. Yeah, John, I know, and it's really, I know how it is. Completely feel you there. But hey, listen, I can tell you, if you really believe and you're passionate about that goal, that you want to print your own paychecks from the market, because this is a skill that everybody can acquire or learn, you know, some slower, some people faster, but you must keep the light, you know, you must be positive. It's gonna work out, but it's gonna take a bit of a struggle and time and pressure, but I do wish to you all the best, and you know, just hang in there. This is basically, Ellen, it's a combination of exponential moving averages is what it is. Nothing super special. And fractal indicators, fractal, zigzag, and moving averages. It's a combination. I was not the one who was coding it. I just got it from a friend who modified it for MetaTrader 5, and I'm kind of testing it since a while now. Yeah, hopefully it will go to that 20. I'm gonna wait for the 20. I'm gonna wait. I know. I mean, Bob and Smack. I know I should. I did that a lot of times. Like put it to break even, and the market took me out, and you know, all those things. But I usually like to. What is happening here? Man, what the heck is happening here? I don't understand. It's just not pushing into the 20s. Look at this, man. Come on, man. Come on. We need this. Oh, look at this. Ah, it's not going. All right. We got it. But we're still waiting on the other trade. So I'm looking for that Asia high, as I said, and no, I trade on an old computer, by the way. My computer has been made in 2018. I need to buy a new one. It's a Windows. I still have Windows 10. Windows 10? Yeah. So yeah. The only thing I might do, if it digs deeper into the 20s, maybe even closer to the 30s, I might put this trade to break even. Actually, I could do it now. You know what? I'm gonna do it now. Watch this, guys. As soon as I put this to break even, it's gonna go down. Look at this. Watch this. Now it's gonna go down. I'm not gonna take partials because it's only like a small position with 2 micros. So I'm not interested in the partial here. I'm just going for the full TP. But this is gonna go to my break even. Watch this. It's gonna go. This is exactly the moment when the market makers are making the phone call like, okay, dump it. You know, he put it to break even. Dump it, everybody. Dump it. That's what's gonna happen. No, it's not automatic. I'm pushing the button. I have a soundboard. I have a soundboard here, so my finger is all at the button. You know, when I see it happening, I just push the button. Thank you. Thank you. Scalpelaire. Thank you. Up your win rate and average risk over the last 30 days. Well, average risk to reward ratio is usually around 1.2, 1.3, and the average win rate is about 55 to 60% ish. In the past, I would say the past 30 days were very good, and I do have like several accounts managed differently, but I would say the win ratio is 55 to 60% with an average risk to reward ratio of 1.3. I told you guys, as soon as I put it to break even, the market makers are making the phone call. You know, if you guys saw the movie John Wick, you know, when they put on the bounty on John Wick, exactly the same thing happens, you know. All those typewriters and everybody, okay, new target, he put it to break even. Everybody, push the market to 23,002. All right, target is applied. Okay, everybody, dump the markets. He's at break even. And that's what's happening right now. But I guess it could be because of the macro. Even if it takes me out at break even, I would be curious if later that 37 level is going to get hit. And this is going to be one of the prime examples of why I never put my trade under. Actually, you know what? I don't care. I'm putting it back here. I just don't care about it anymore. I'm putting my stop back to where it was. Because even if it takes me out with the stop, I would be gladly taking that stop. I'm actually praying for my stop loss. I'm praying for the market to hit my stop. Because then I would know that my analysis was bad. And I would rather take the full stop than battling with the FOMO if the trade takes me out at break even and then goes to my original target. So no, thank you. No. I'm staying with the original plan. That's it. I'm looking for the moral victory here. I don't even care. Windows 10 is a free upgrade to Windows 11. Man, you know the problem is I don't know where's my license keys anymore. Or is it on my Microsoft account? Because I do have a Microsoft account when I bought the Windows. So I paid for Windows 10. So that means I can just upgrade free to Windows 11. That's cool. I don't know if this computer is good for Windows 11. This is an old computer. Oh, $13 away. Exactly. Stop. It's going up. Break even on fair value gaps. So, yeah, that's true. Reinhard. Yeah. Market makers shorted. Trading Star. My man. What's happening? I shorted 2,400 contracts. Didn't think the PI program would sustain. Yeah, I mean, it's a long shot. I know. It's a long shot. And you know, we still have time, a few minutes for the pre-market open. I'm quite curious how this is gonna go. I'm expecting a positive push here. Not that it matters too much. I thought that I should be reading about the stock market, at least about the big companies. You know, the headlines of what's happening. If there's some positive news with the big companies, that could give us a bit of a like information of what can we expect from Nasdaq. 50% equal, yeah. Should hit Asia high. Market maker stop loss too far away. Okay, let's bump it. Exactly. You guys saw that? I put my stop back down there. Market makers, damn it. It's too far. Pump it now. Exactly. That's exactly what happened. They saw what we did here on the stream. The phone call already went, oh, it's too far. We can't go down to 84. Pump it to 37. Who cares? Let him have his fun, you know. Let them have a good time on the stream. Just pump it to 37. I don't care anymore. This guy is crazy. I don't know. He has a sixth sense or something. Just you know, pump it. I don't care. Pump it. That's what happened. Exactly. That's exactly what happened. I'm gonna keep my stop down there. I can't run you Doom on your GTX 6 on. Oh, yeah. You know the problem is, I'm having issues running PUBG nowadays. You know, sometimes it's lagging, not that smooth as it was in the early days. I need a stronger computer myself, so I just need. Yeah. Yeah, maybe Cobb. Yeah. There's a small little thing like an adjustment that I used to do. So this is the swing right there that I use, right? I mean, officially at 83. So what I do is sometimes I put my stop 1 or 2 points earlier than the swing point. Let it be a swing high or swing low, just to save up some commission, or because if it goes down to 84.50 where my current stop is, there's like a 200% chance that it's gonna spike down to that 83.50. So why not save a little bit of a profit or even loss on the commission? I do the same thing on the well, actually I don't. That would be actually to put my TP a little bit higher than 1 to 2 risk to reward ratio, but I don't do that. Can you withdraw without rise into your bank account or cryptocurrency? From which prop firm? From MyFundedFutures, that's a good question. I saw somebody on Discord who were having difficulties with rise. And I think they did some bank wire transfer, but don't quote me on this. But this happened like a few months ago. And support was saying that on special occasions, and if there's really no other way, they might be willing to do a bank wire transfer. But that's all I know. Otherwise, it sucks because there's an issue with Rise. You know, many prop firms are using Rise. If there's an issue with Rise, then you're basically, you know, screwed. Because then what can you do? Not every prop firm is giving you a special treatment like, okay, no problem, we're just gonna wire you with the bank. They're just gonna say, well, sorry, it's your problem, not ours. And that's something they should work on, I think, because Rise is just in a position that if they don't like somebody or there's an issue with the KYC, you're basically done, you know. And that is just something they should avoid. I just heard a sound. Okay, there might be a possible gold short on the supersonic indicators from the future, but I'm still gonna wait. Oh, we have the pre-market open, sorry. Nvidia hit 4 trillion, nice. Superstitious, alright. Falcon 2 years ago, some Apex, yeah, she's beautiful machine, nice. Liquidity incoming, yeah, my liquidity down there. I was expecting a pop higher at the pre-market open. It's not happening. Tony, I tried to add my Wise account to Rise. They didn't accept it. So they just did not accept my Wise account. I tried to do that, Tony, and I don't know how. If anybody was successfully adding their Wise account to Rise, let me know, because I couldn't do it. They were not accepting it. I don't know what the heck is going on in this market. Pampit. Hey, Ollie, congratulations on your Bully account. The magical 7 down, except for Tesla. Interesting, like everybody's beating Tesla nowadays. Smashed his evals. Add Revolut account to Rise. Never tried adding. Yeah, I added Revolut account. I added my personal account. I added Revolut. I tried to add Wise, and they're not accepting Wise. I don't know why. It just keeps saying the same error message that we cannot accept the bank account or something like that. I don't know. Did they charge you? Did they charge you that you cannot transfer? What do you mean? I mean, I can transfer to my personal account in a Hungarian bank, which I added to Rise. I added Revolut account just for safety reasons as well. No charge, by the way. So no charge happened. It was just an error message. Everybody, by the way, can I ask a favor from you guys and gals? Please, let's show YouTube that we are here. Please, push that like button. It's free to do. It's gonna push this community to the moon. And it would be super awesome to see more likes on the channel. The YouTube algorithm likes the reactions. So just push the like if you like the stream, if you like the channel. Let's make it together. Let's grow as a team. So please, do it for the stream. Do it for the community. Push those likes. If I can ask you this favor, please, please. Thank you so much. Well, so far it looks good. Did you ever make a performance analysis in your long and short trades? No. What do you think, Cobb? Do you see some kind of a pattern forming? What do you think? Am I good for long positions or for short positions? I don't know. Smashed it so hard you could almost hear. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Kwang. Thank you, everybody, for smashing that like. Thank you, thank you. To MyFundedFutures account, Vizsla, congratulations, gratulálok. Fellow Hungarian trader is pushing it to the moon. Nice, congrats on the new MyFundedFutures account. Actually, I want to buy new Take Profit and MyFundedFutures accounts as well. I want to max out all the fundeds at MyFundedFutures and Take Profit Trader. I just hope that they're going to fix this glitch because my safety net is stuck there. But, you know, the good thing is that Take Profit Trader always came through. By the way, just saying. Take Profit Trader always provided and came through with every issue. Very positive outcomes. Even when there was some glitches, they always solved it. And, you know. Do it for the wine. Thank you, everybody. If I go break even, it's going to go against me. So, thank you so much, John. Thank you. I'm still looking for that Tokyo high. Thank you so much, Tony and everybody. Scalpular, thank you. Very grateful. From 35, we went up to 75 likes. Thank you so much. I am super grateful for you guys. Thank you for the likes. This is really helping out the channel. Thank you. 76 now. Awesome. Thank you. For the life of me, I can't pass an Apex Siva, but I'm knocking out TPT. I guess it could be because, I mean, I don't know. Maybe you're going with a little bit big size and the intraday trailing is actually eating up your account. Maybe that's the issue with Apex. And you know, with the Take Profit Trader, well, actually, it depends. Bulenox is also intraday. I don't know that. There's going to be a giveaway. Stay tuned. There's going to be a giveaway in the New York session. Okay, we're going to start that. But Tony, definitely. Definitely. Oh, wow, what is happening? Oh, no. Don't go back down. Dude. I was hoping that it will push. We still have time from the kill zone, though. So, what's happening? 5700 E. I'm just gonna call you E. I told that yesterday. E, what's happening? Yeah. I know. I just forgot. Yeah, I thought that maybe you went with an end of day trading with the option 2 accounts. Move your stop to 800. Do I really need to move my stop to... I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want to feel the FOMO. I don't want to feel the FOMO. I hate the FOMO so much. I just don't want it. $50, not 15. But know what? We might gonna do a little bit more. And by the way, I'm still waiting for a possible short opportunity on gold. I guess we'll see. But for now, just waiting. It feels like your short trades add more to the variance. Nice. Thank you for the input there. Thank you, Cobb. That's a very good insight there. Yeah, I need to collect more data, I guess. Something is not right here. What is happening with the market? What is Nvidia doing? Slow. Tesla is going higher. Let's go. I mean, obviously, I was expecting a pullback, so nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with a pullback. We do like pullbacks. It's gonna fuel up the position with new orders. No scopular. It basically means that your maximum loss limit is only going to be moved if you end up I mean at the end of the day. So for example, if you have a $2,000 maximum loss limit and you're starting out with a 50K account and you make $500 by the end of the day, then your maximum loss limit is going to be moved from 48,000 to 48,500 at the end of the day. But if you're finishing up the day in a drawdown, then obviously they're not going to move it. That's what it means. The intraday trailing means that some prop firms even measuring your open position. So for example, if you are in $1,000 of profits with an open position, then in the same split second, the prop firm is trailing your maximum loss limit. And it's a little bit dangerous, because if you're not covering your position at least partially, you're not taking some partial profits, then you can lose a quite substantial amount of your maximum loss limit. That's why I say that if you're working on an intraday trailing account, it's always safe to go for base hits, not big risk to reward ratios and risk small. So even if, for example, you're in $1,000 of profit with an intraday account, and if you close it with $500 of profits, you threw out $500 of safety net or loss limit on the window because you closed it out too late. So you got to be careful. But instead, the end of day trailing is a little bit easier or better, because you can do whatever you want, basically, quote unquote, whatever you want throughout the trading day. If you end up in profit by the end of the day, that's when they're gonna move your maximum loss limit according to that. It gives you a bit of a mathematical edge, by the way. It's definitely harder mathematically to go with an intraday trailing, but it's not really hard if you're looking for like base hits. That's what we keep repeating all the time. If you're looking to make like $200 or $300 on a day, then it should not be hurting you that much. Especially, for example, at Bulenox, just an example, they give you $2,500 of drawdown, or I think Apex does the same too. Apex is $2,500. So even if you lose a $200 trade, you're still good with $2,300 of safety net, and it's not going to trail until the high water mark is gonna go higher. You're out. All right, Ali. Ali, have a good one. Thank you so much for being here. See you next time. Yeah, you're welcome, Scalpelaire. You are welcome. Absolutely. Whoa! Yannick Yankovic. Hey, welcome to the channel. Thanks for subscribing. Welcome. Oh, I see. I'll catch you in London, Ali. All right, have a good rest. I don't know what I mean. The plan is still to try to get to Asia high, but it's definitely having some some trouble getting there. We are still technically in the kill zone. That's the 5 a.m. line, but obviously worst case scenario, I'm just gonna leave this trade on and we'll see what happens. And there's a nice 5-minute supply zone up there, so we do like that. And I'm still waiting for a possible short on gold. Yannick, hey, welcome. Good to have you here on the stream, finally. I don't know where have you been before, but man, finally you're here. We're gonna short on 32. Not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. Give some room for the trade to go to my TP. It will be fine. All right. All right. Mm-mm. Mm. Oh man. 10 points? You're gonna give me 10 points? It's gonna be barely enough, but all right. All right. Osama is saying nice setup to short. That's true. That's true. But let this one just pop higher like 13 points and you guys can do what you want. Did you hire someone to set up your stream or did you do well, I didn't hire anybody. I mean, there's a friend of mine who is very much into computers. He helped me to set up. I'm using Streamlabs OBS, but I've been told because this Streamlabs OBS I'm using since 2018. But I was streaming on Twitch. I was streaming as a gamer on Twitch in 2018. You wouldn't believe it, right? So it has been set up back then. And I've been told that there are much better and much more modern and easier streaming softwares that I can use than Streamlabs OBS. So I keep hearing that Streamlabs and OBS is kind of outdated and old school. I don't know, maybe I will look into something else. But a friend of mine actually set this up, so yeah. What top step? This the Apex? It's like unlike other platforms do, 8% off. We let traders keep accounts in profit. We don't do. Yeah. I was reading that post. Yeah, I know that. I know. I was reading that post. That was interesting. That was an interesting take. Well, I'm gonna do one more modification just because of the spread and the slippage and stuff. I'm gonna modify my final TP with 2 ticks, 36.50. All right, because you never know. But yeah, Chaz, it's slowing down. I think early profit taking is happening soon. Well, I know everybody hates that game because it's full with glitches, but I like PUBG, as you can see. But I'm terrible at PUBG. I am actually terrible at playing PUBG. It's a little dusty. Oh my god. Player unknowns, battlegrounds. But the game is dying. That's the problem. PUBG is dying nowadays. So, and I do like Counter-Strike. And I was playing GTA roleplay. So, GTA roleplay. Imagine that. I was having such a good time with GTA roleplaying. Well, he's here in Hungary. He's not really doing this kind of stuff. He's basically just into gaming, but I can actually ask him if he's willing to do this. And you know, Charles, I can actually ask him today, and if you pop back in by tomorrow, I will have you something. But it was years ago, like 7 years ago. Imagine that. Oh, that's 6 years ago when he did that. So but I can ask him, of course. Oh yeah, it exactly, JT. I was sweating. My pulse was at 130, the same. Now I can break in. No, I'm not gonna go break even. I know what you're doing there, Amadeo. I know what you're doing there. Yeah. Good morning. How should I say this properly? SLME. I'm gonna say slimy. I don't know if I said it right. It's just, you know, it's not that fluent if I say SLMEE. So I'm just gonna say slimy. I don't know. Tell me if it's good or not. Let's play CS2. Yeah, I'm terrible. So I'm the guy who always dies first. Just saying. So I am always the guy who dies first, even in PUBG. If I'm playing with the team, you know, if they want to know where is the enemy, they just send me out. So I'm gonna get shot, boom, and then they will know where to go. So I'm the type of player. Just saying. You guys need to carry me all the way through. Morning. What made you move away from ICT concepts? Well, I wouldn't say I intentionally moved away, Bill. But I was just starting to see. I mean, when I started trading, like in all my seriousness, like I really, when I started to look into the things more seriously in 21, I subscribed to a mentorship, and the guy was trading supply and demand zones. And it really took a very big impact on me, the way he was trading with supply and demand zones. And I learned a lot from him. So he always kept telling me that, Tom, it doesn't matter what you learn and see. These zones are always going to be there, and you always will be able to see these zones. And the market will always going to respect these zones. And so I learned a lot, and then I moved into ICT concepts, and I learned a lot from ICT himself. Huge respect to the man as well. So I didn't really move the way. I was just, actually I got into an analysis paralysis with ICT concepts. So there's so many stuff, and I said, okay, I don't care about every concept. I just chose the order blocks because they are basically supply and demand zones, and the ICT 2022 entry model. That was a big hit back then. So I kind of stick with 2 or 3 concepts, and I don't really care what ICT is saying nowadays. I'm not following his lectures this year. I'm not following his Twitter. I mean, I'm following him on Twitter, but I'm not reading his tweets. So I don't really follow the tinfoil stuff and all that kind of things. But I did manage to learn some good things about the YouTube 2022 mentorship and the entry model and the order blocks. So then when I realized at ICT that the order blocks are basically the same as supply demand zones, I moved back to my original like square one, and I said, okay, it's starting to make sense now. And basically, I'm just, that's the way it happened. Whoa! Oh my God. You know what's going to happen now. I guess you all know. We're going to the 5-minute supply zone, everybody. Just saying. You know what's going to happen. I know you guys know what's going to happen. The victory song, of course.
Earlier in the session, I was struggling big time. I couldn't even get out of my own way. Then out of nowhere, this sensational feeling took over me, and I just couldn't stop winning. It was incredible. I was rock hard. Stay relentless and unwavering in your pursuit. Like a rock that withstands the fiercest of storms. Like being the hardest of rocks, you can stand as a symbol of determination and resilience. In a world of challenges and obstacles, we remain unshakable as a rock, our essence unbreakable. Our merciless resolve is a testament to the human spirit.
All right.
As rock hard as the mountains. Rock hard.
Or in this case, you know which song is the best?
The greatest feeling you can get is the pump.
The greatest feeling is what you can get is the pump.
The greatest feeling you can get is the pump. Your muscles get a really tight feeling, like your skin is going to explode any minute. You know, it's really tight. It's like somebody blowing air into your muscle. It just blows up, and it feels different. It feels fantastic. The pump.
pump.
The pump. It's fantastic.
The pump. The pump.
The pump. It's different. The pump. It's fantastic. The satisfying for me as coming is, you know, as having sex with a woman coming.
All right. I've stopped torturing you guys. Okay. So, where was I? 1.6. Yeah, I played that. Absolutely. It's sweet time, yeah. Passport 2. Congratulations, Natasha. Let's go. Congratulations. Yeah, it's fun. It's fun. Oh, I have a signal. Just a second. Oh, no. No signal. I thought that there's a short signal. I still think that we should go into the 5-minute supply zone. Asia high has been taken. I see the order blocks change. Yeah, exactly. So I think the heaviest concepts is the ICT 2022 entry and the order blocks. Those are the two best concepts in my personal opinion. You can be going for other concepts because there's a bunch, but I think those two are the best one actually. Let's go. It's because I didn't move my stop. Exactly, JT. Not much, by the way. I made not too much because it was only 2 micro. I wanted to add more, but it was at least on a $137. I'm embarrassed to say that. $137. I thought I copy traded this. Did I? Oh yeah, I copy traded. Oh, okay. And I had another. Oh yeah. I don't know how it's got bigger, but $339 on another account. Oh yeah, because it's multiplied. Okay, $339 on the other account. So overall, 339. Okay, that's good. Nearly $500. I mean, I'd not copy traded. I entered manually. It was not a pure copy trade. Now comes the dump. Nice, Pips. Well, congratulations. Song name. The song is. I can post it to you guys if you are interested. I don't know which one you want to hear. The victory song or the pump song.
Hey, let me tell you something.
So here's the victory song. And here's the pump song. All right. Just imagine making a few hundred or whatever a day. Exactly. If guys, imagine if you can just, with small positions, if you can make a few $100s a day, what kind of change would that make in your life? Just ask yourself the question: what kind of question would that? What kind of change would that make in your life? Even just a few $100s per day on average, you know. Like you make $300 per day. I know it might be not much for many people, but man, that would make big change, I think, for many people. Done. Let's go. What did you enter based on? My entry was based on the ICT 2022 entry model. And it was based on a excuse me, it was based on the ICT 2022 entry, and my idea was to go for the Asia high, which is right here. We obviously have a 5-minute zone up there, which I think is gonna get hit, by the way, but the Asia high was here that I was looking. That was the low-hanging fruit. The plan, I told you guys in the stream, the plan, if we shift structure here and Oh, where is it? Come on. If we shift structure there and there, so bullish market structure shift, then I will be looking for a possible entry, maybe even an aggressive entry. So I went down to the 1 minute because the 5 minute market structure shift happened. And look at that. What was this? A fair value gap on the 1 minute chart. Now I was keep looking at this gap and I was keep watching price action. Like, okay, this is like, I think price is respecting this area, and why not go aggressive? Like, you can go aggressive on this swing. So there's a swing here, because there's a swing low, swing high, fair value gap on the 1 minute. So I was like, let's go aggressive. And that's why I told you guys, because it was only a small entry. If it would go lower on the 5 minute, for example, to this area here, then I might adding one more micro if it goes down. But since it didn't go down, I did not add to this particular position. I was entering on another account in hindsight, but actually I showed you guys the trade. And so as it took off, all I did, I was just waiting. And the target was obviously the low-hanging fruit was the Asia high for me. I still believe, I'm sorry to say that if you guys are short, I still believe that we should be hitting that supply zone. I feel like it, you know. The thumbs up, like flushing, yeah. Let's go, JY. Thank you. In some parts of world, you can live comfortable. Exactly. With 300. Imagine if you can make it in a day. Lizelle, hey, good morning. Just back from the gym. We had a nice trade, Lizelle. Thank you for joining us. And good to see you. I have to go to the gym as well. Asia session, I usually look for the 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time Tokyo Open. But I see people using the 6 p.m. reset time of the daily candle. It's up to you, but it makes more sense to me, the Tokyo Open. I mean, yeah, the swing high was made 5 minutes before the Tokyo Open, but I would say that the market is, the market really wants to sweep that level, then it should be sweeping that swing point right there. Yeah. You came back from the gym too. I have to go to the gym as well. I need to lose weight. I'm having such a difficulty right now with losing weight. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I think I'm going to call it here. I'll be back for the New York session and for My Funded TV today. Thank you so much for watching. This was a very good stream. I enjoyed it very much. Thanks for the new subs and the likes and everything. If you would like to support the channel to keep the show rolling, because I have to pay a bunch of tax, I have to fix my BMW, you know, there's so many payments. But really, if you'd like to support the stream, I appreciate it. I would be very grateful if you guys would use the code TomSabo. It works at MyFundedFutures, giving you the best available discounts and resets, extra 5% and stuff. And Take Profit Trader, it's now 40% off. You can get a no activation fee 50K account for only $100 with you know, daily payouts. And also we have some good deals still with Apex. Bulenox 91% off. Trade Day is super good. We have Day Traders. I don't even know. Tick Trader. Choose your favorite. And if you would like to support, again, please use the code. Thank you so much. This was a great session. I stream every day, Bill. So I stream every day. You find this is my full-time job. So giveaway. Stay tuned for New York. I am sorry, Osama. I was so behind. We're gonna do something in New York, okay? I'm sorry. I apologize. The accounts are there. We're gonna do the giveaway. Form will be uploaded. Thank you again. God bless you all. I'll be back for New York, all right? God bless. Cheers, everyone.